You are so much more powerful than you've ever been led to believe. In every breath, there is a spark of universal energy waiting to ignite something extraordinary within you. It doesn't matter what your past looked like or how many times you've stumbled on your path. This moment can be your turning point. Right now, you have the opportunity to embrace a profound shift in consciousness that aligns you with the endless currents of abundance flowing through all of existence. In recent months, conversations around 21-day self-belief challenges and immersive online workshops have taken social media by storm. People are sharing their journeys of waking up each day, looking in the mirror, and proclaiming their worthiness. Others are diving into affirmation-based journaling or guided meditations to rewire their subconscious minds. These trends highlight a beautiful truth. When you focus on self-belief, you tap into a reservoir of limitless potential. You start to recognize the boundless possibilities that life has always held in store for you. But let us pause and consider what we mean by self-belief. It isn't an inflated sense of pride or a false bravado in the face of uncertainty. Instead, it's a gentle, consistent assurance that you are capable, deserving, and intrinsically valuable. It's the unwavering acknowledgement that no external circumstance can diminish the truth of who you really are. Each one of us holds the key to our own healing, our own prosperity, and our own joy. By turning that key, we unlock the door to a life guided by confidence and aligned with the flow of universal abundance. Imagine stepping into a space of calm certainty, where the doubt that once held you back begins to dissolve. As you cultivate self-belief, you'll notice how your thoughts, emotions, and even the events that surround you start to shift. This is not magic or mere wishful thinking. It's the power of intention coupled with an open heart. By consistently choosing affirming thoughts about yourself, you broadcast a new energetic signal into the world. You shift from fear to trust, from lack to plenty, from uncertainty to clarity. This video will guide you through simple yet profound practices that uplift your sense of self and gently dismantle any barrier between you and the good that is rightfully yours. We'll explore releasing old patterns of negativity, embracing powerful mirror work, tapping into the universal flow of abundance, practicing gratitude, and finally integrating all these pieces into a heart-centered lifestyle. Along the way, you'll receive affirmations crafted to reaffirm your worth, ease your heart, and light up your path forward. Let us begin this transformative journey together. Keep your mind open, your heart soft, and your spirit receptive. There's a vast ocean of possibilities before you, and it all starts with a single powerful choice: choosing to believe in your own infinite potential. Let's delve deeper into the heart of self-belief, the inner foundation from which every transformation arises. Perhaps you've noticed how sometimes, despite your best efforts, you can still feel an invisible wall blocking you from the life you crave. That wall often takes shape through doubt or the quiet yet persistent thought that you might not be good enough. Over time, these whispered uncertainties can solidify into a formidable barrier, separating you from your inherent power. True self-belief is about pulling back the curtain on this illusion. It's acknowledging your divine spark and understanding that no matter how the outside world might judge your achievements, there's a core within you that remains unshakable. This core is untouched by external criticism, comparison, or setbacks. When we speak of self-esteem, We often link it to performance, appearance, or outcomes. But self-belief goes beyond any condition. It is the inner realization that you are already complete, capable, and worthy just as you are. Once you embrace self-belief, life begins to flow more harmoniously. You recognize that you are intimately connected to the same creative force that orchestrates the blossoming of flowers and the movement of the stars. That means your every choice, your every breath, participates in an ongoing dance with the universe. When you hold yourself in high regard, you step into that dance with confidence and ease, inviting prosperity, loving relationships, and inner peace to join you on your journey. A simple but powerful way to nurture self-belief is through daily affirmations. Here is one you might whisper to yourself each morning or evening. I trust in my worth and embrace every possibility life has to offer. Speak these words softly, allowing them to echo in your mind. Instead of seeking external validation for your value, you become your own greatest advocate. Over time, this practice transforms your inner dialogue from self-doubt to self-celebration. You might wonder, what if I don't feel confident yet? Should I say these affirmations anyway? The answer is yes. Afford yourself the grace to try, even if it feels unfamiliar at first. We are essentially rewiring neural pathways in the brain, forming fresh patterns that champion our worth instead of questioning it. Persistence is the key. Each time you affirm your value, you plant a seed that can grow into a magnificent realization of self-belief. As you continue watching, we'll explore how to further strengthen this foundation. We'll introduce techniques for clearing old habits, harnessing the power of mirror work, and welcoming the abundant gifts the universe yearns to shower upon you. By opening yourself to these methods, you'll begin to notice subtle shifts in the way you speak to yourself, the way you carry yourself, and ultimately, the way life responds to you. Remember, you are the guardian of your self-belief. It is a treasure that, once cultivated, no one can ever take away. Let these truths settle into your heart as we move forward, building a life enriched by the essence of who you truly are. Now that we've established the foundation of self-belief, let's tackle one of the primary barriers to maintaining it: old patterns of negative self-talk. Think of these patterns as ancient scripts running on autopilot in the background of your mind. They might have begun in childhood, in moments when someone criticized you, or when you perceived a situation as proof you weren't enough. Over time, these beliefs rooted themselves within, repeating in subtle ways. I'll fail anyway. No one takes me seriously, or I don't deserve success. To break free, we first have to become aware. Pay attention to the moments when your mood unexpectedly dips, or when you catch yourself hesitating to pursue something you truly want. Is there a quiet voice questioning your abilities or telling you a story of limitation? Gently observe it without judgment, as though you're a kind and curious friend. Awareness itself is a powerful catalyst for change. Next, create space for a new dialogue. Instead of scolding yourself for the negativity, envision each limiting thought as a guest that has overstayed its welcome. You can kindly but firmly guide that guest out of your mental home. One effective approach is to write down the recurring negative thoughts. Then beside each one, craft a transforming statement. If the thought says, "I'm not smart enough," respond with, I am intelligent, resourceful, and always capable of learning. This exercise might feel like a gentle internal re-education, a chance to teach your mind a more loving, constructive language. Now, let's weave in an affirmation to cement this process. I release every thought that does not serve my highest good. I am open to new, uplifting beliefs. Repeat these words whenever you sense negativity creeping in. Imagine them as a soothing balm that dissolves tension, confusion, or fear. Over time, these affirmations begin to override the old mental tapes, allowing you to move forward with greater ease. Recent discussions online have highlighted methods like neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, and EFT tapping to rapidly rewire negative thought patterns. Feel free to explore those if they resonate with you. The essence remains the same. Lovingly challenge the ideas that limit your potential and replace them with those that uplift and empower you. The more consistently you practice, the faster you'll witness remarkable changes in how you perceive yourself and your capabilities. Notice how this step naturally supports your blossoming self-belief. When negative chatter lessens, there's more room for self-confidence to breathe and flourish. You might even catch yourself spontaneously saying kinder things about your talents, your body, your relationships, everything that reflects your self-worth. As you clear away the clutter of doubt, you pave a clear path for abundance to flow in. Because in truth, the universe responds to the signals we emit. And when those signals reflect hope, love, and trust, life reciprocates in ways that can be truly extraordinary. In our next section, we'll explore how mirror work can amplify all these efforts, making self-belief not just an abstract concept, but a daily lived experience. Now, let's turn our attention to one of the most tender and transformative tools for solidifying self-belief: mirror work. For some, it might feel awkward or silly at first, but this exercise can become a powerful act of self-care. Stand before your reflection, look into your own eyes, and speak words of kindness, understanding, and praise. This direct, intimate moment with yourself can reveal hidden insecurities and at the same time begin to heal them. When you first attempt mirror work, don't be alarmed if you feel resistant or even emotional. That reaction indicates that you're touching a sensitive part of your psyche, a part that may never have been fully honored or acknowledged before. Compassion is key. Approach your reflection like you would a dear friend who needs reassurance. Speak softly but clearly, using statements like, "I love and accept myself exactly as I am," or "I forgive myself and open my heart to new beginnings." These are not empty words. They are gentle seeds of truth that need planting and consistent watering through repetition. Over time, mirror work can help you discover parts of yourself you've rejected or neglected. Perhaps you disapproved of the way you look, or you internalized unkind remarks from family, teachers, or peers. Each time you stand before the mirror, you have the opportunity to rewrite that narrative. You step into a nurturing role, telling yourself a new story, one of unconditional love and acceptance. It might seem like a small, simple ritual, yet it holds the power to shift your entire self-image. You can also weave additional self-love exercises into this practice. For instance, place a hand over your heart before or after mirror work, taking a few deep, calming breaths. Visualize warmth emanating from your heart center, filling your body with reassurance and gratitude. Or keep a small journal nearby to jot down any emotions or revelations that arise during the session. This helps track your growth and serves as a tangible reminder of your journey. Many people have recently found creative ways to enhance mirror work, such as incorporating uplifting music, soft lighting, or even aromatic essential oils to create a peaceful atmosphere. Some share short videos on social media, demonstrating their progress and inviting others to join in. These modern twists on a timeless practice reflect a collective yearning for deeper self-connection, a return to the belief that we are worthy of our own love. As you continue with mirror work, you'll notice subtle changes in how you carry yourself throughout the day. A sense of calm confidence can replace anxiety or self-consciousness. You may speak up more readily in conversations, taking ownership of your talents and opinions. In essence, you begin to radiate the kind of warm, accepting energy you've been cultivating within. And that energy becomes a beacon, drawing in supportive people and opportunities that resonate with your newfound sense of wholeness. Embrace this practice wholeheartedly, my friend. Each time you meet your gaze in the mirror, remember you are not looking at a mere reflection. You're gazing into the eyes of someone incredibly worthy of infinite love. With your budding self-belief firmly in place and the gentle support of mirror work guiding you, let's open the door to something larger, aligning with the flow of universal abundance. This concept might sound mystical, but it rests on a simple principle. When you trust in your own worth and stay receptive, you naturally enter a harmonious relationship with the expansive energy surrounding all of life. Everything in our universe, from the tiniest cell to the grandest star, follows an elegant pattern of give and receive. Consider your breath. You inhale oxygen, sustaining your body, and exhale carbon dioxide, which feeds the plant kingdom. There's a beautiful reciprocity in this exchange, an effortless rhythm that sustains life. Similarly, when you align with that flow, you open yourself to receiving goodness, opportunities, prosperity, meaningful relationships, and clarity of purpose, while also contributing your unique gifts back into the world. In recent discussions, you might have come across terms like quantum manifestation or vibrational alignment. These ideas echo what you're already practicing, clearing mental blocks, affirming your self-worth, and stepping into a higher frequency of possibility. As you shift your inner state, your outer experiences begin to match that newfound belief and energy. It's not about forcing or pushing, it's about gently allowing life's blessings to meet you where you are. One practical approach to cultivate this flow is to set a daily intention. Upon waking, pause for a moment before you dive into the usual routine. Close your eyes, place a hand over your heart, and think or speak words like, "I welcome abundance in all forms today. I am a joyful participant in life's generous dance." Notice how this simple act steadies your mind, softens your heart, and primes you to spot the supportive synchronicities that arise throughout your day. You can also reinforce this alignment by acknowledging each sign of abundance that appears, no matter how small. Did a friend unexpectedly treat you to coffee? Did you come across an unexpected bit of information that helped solve a challenge? Take a moment to give thanks. By consciously recognizing these moments, you train your mind to notice the universal support streaming your way. Over time, your perspective on what's possible shifts dramatically. An affirmation for this phase could be, I trust life to bring me all that I need, and I joyfully share my gifts in return. Let this statement become your companion, reminding you that abundance isn't a random accident. It's part of a continuous, loving exchange between you and the world. Doubt may still arise from time to time. That's natural. Gently remind yourself of the truth. You are worthy, and life is more generous than you may realize. Keep in mind that believing in abundance also means recognizing that you have something valuable to offer. Whether it's your creativity, your time, your compassion, or simply a heartfelt smile, your contribution matters. When you give from a place of self-belief and authentic generosity, the universe responds in kind, creating an ever-evolving cycle of giving and receiving that enriches every aspect of your life. Gratitude is one of the most potent forces in shaping our reality, and it pairs beautifully with self-belief. When you center your attention on what you already have, you cultivate an appreciative heart that naturally invites more blessings. It's as though each thank you sends a ripple of invitation to the universe, echoing, yes, I see the gifts you've given me, and I'm open to more. You might be wondering how to incorporate gratitude into your daily routine in a genuine way, rather than merely going through the motions. One gentle method is to keep a gratitude journal. Each morning or evening, list 3 to 5 things you're thankful for. They could be as simple as the warmth of your bed, or as profound as a moment of deep connection with a loved one. By consistently noting these moments, you train your brain to seek out the silver linings and hidden gems in everyday life. Don't worry if some days your gratitude list feels repetitive. Sometimes the greatest treasures are the simple, constant blessings we tend to overlook. As you deepen this practice, you may also discover that new opportunities or coincidences emerge more frequently. Perhaps you'll notice ideas flowing more freely at work, or that supportive people come into your life just as you need them. Gratitude acts like a magnet, calling in experiences that resonate with a thankful spirit. Affirmations can further anchor this awareness. Try saying, I am grateful for all that I have, and I welcome all that is yet to come. Let each word wash over you. Feel the gratitude in your chest. Picture it brightening every cell of your body. When gratitude fills your being in this way, it expands your capacity to receive, as though your heart whispers to the universe, I trust in your goodness. Furthermore, sharing your gratitude with others amplifies its effect. If a friend or family member has supported you, let them know how deeply you appreciate their presence. If you find yourself touched by a small act of kindness from a stranger, take a moment to pass that kindness forward. Pay for someone's coffee, compliment them sincerely, or simply offer a genuine smile. Such gestures create a ripple of positivity in the world that often finds its way back to you. Recently, social media has seen a surge in gratitude challenges, where people post daily updates about what they're thankful for. While you don't need to share publicly, these challenges underscore the collective power of focusing on the good in our lives. Each post acts as a testament to the belief that, even in times of uncertainty, there is still so much to appreciate. By participating in that wave of thankfulness, you align yourself more fully with the abundance you seek. As you deepen your gratitude practice, watch how it intertwines with your self-belief. It's hard to doubt your worth when you see how much good flows in your direction each day. In turn, trusting your inherent value makes it easier to appreciate life's gifts. This beautiful cycle of self-belief and gratitude forms the perfect foundation for everything else we'll explore, leading you ever closer to a life overflowing with blessings. While nurturing self-belief, releasing negative patterns, and practicing gratitude all pave the way for abundance, it's also crucial to address deeper emotional wounds that may hinder our progress. Emotional healing is a tender process, one that asks us to gently confront inner pain or trauma rather than suppress it. By creating space for these emotions to surface and heal, we clear a pathway for self-belief to flourish without the weight of unresolved burdens. Perhaps you've encountered a memory that makes your heart clench, or felt an inexplicable wave of sadness or anger in moments that seem unrelated to your present life. These experiences can be signals from your psyche, inviting you to explore and resolve what has been left unattended. Approaching these tender places with compassion is vital. Instead of judging your feelings or trying to push them away, treat them like a child who needs comfort. A gentle embrace rather than a harsh dismissal. There are multiple methods to facilitate emotional healing. Many people are drawn to practices like EFT, emotional freedom techniques, where you tap on specific acupressure points while affirming the release of stored negativity. Guided meditations designed to soothe inner wounds can also help you become aware of and dissolve lingering pain. If you feel you need more personalized support, seeking out a counselor or holistic practitioner can be a wonderful step. Remember, there is no weakness in asking for help. It is a profound act of self-love to prioritize your well-being. When you engage in these practices, consider pairing them with an affirmation like, "I allow myself to feel, to heal, and to transform. My heart is ready for release." Speak these words softly, inviting any stuck emotional energy to move through you and be set free. You might feel lighter, as though a long-held tension has finally begun to melt. In this process, tears can be both a release and a blessing, a way for the soul to wash away sorrow and make space for joy. An essential aspect of emotional healing is patience. Deep-seated issues might not vanish overnight. Treat your progress gently, celebrating small steps. When old pain surfaces, remind yourself that it's coming up to be acknowledged and then released. As you continue, you'll likely find that your capacity for self-compassion grows, further supporting your journey toward unwavering self-belief. You may also discover that as you lighten your emotional load, abundance naturally finds more room to flow into your life. Emotional blockages can manifest in various ways. Relationships that mirror unresolved hurt, financial strain tied to self-worth, or recurring patterns that echo a childhood wound. By consciously addressing these hidden threads, you untangle yourself from cycles that no longer serve you. The result is an inner clarity and openness that align seamlessly with the universe's generosity. Embrace emotional healing as a sacred step toward wholeness. Allow yourself to be human, to be vulnerable, and ultimately to be free. This ongoing process will empower you to stand in your truth, unburdened by the past, and ready to receive the blessings of the present moment. Forgiveness is another profound aspect of the healing journey, and it goes hand in hand with emotional release. When you hold on to anger, resentment, or regret, you carry an invisible burden that weighs down your spirit. It's like trying to sail through life with an anchor dragging behind you. by consciously deciding to forgive, not just others, but also yourself. You lift that anchor, allowing your life to move forward with renewed freedom. This process can be misunderstood. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning harmful actions or pretending painful events never happened. Rather, it's a heartfelt choice to let go of the emotional chains connecting you to a past hurt. When you forgive, you reclaim your power, refusing to let a painful situation define your future. This internal shift can be truly liberating, freeing up energy you can then invest in your growth and well-being. Start small if you need to. Perhaps there's a friend who disappointed you, or a family member who never understood your dreams. Write down their name, and then write down a statement of release. Something like, "I choose to forgive you. I set us both free from this pain." You don't necessarily have to confront them in person. The main work occurs within your own heart. If the emotions feel too large or too raw, it's okay to practice gradual forgiveness. Sometimes we forgive in layers, peeling back the sorrow one piece at a time. Self-forgiveness is often the hardest step of all. It's far too easy to judge ourselves harshly for past mistakes, missed opportunities, or perceived flaws. Yet the act of forgiving yourself is one of the most powerful declarations of self-belief. It says, "I accept my humanity and I honor my ability to change." Reflect on the times you believe you fell short. Then place a hand over your heart and say, "I forgive myself for my past, and I allow compassion to guide me forward." Notice how this opens the door to a softer, more understanding relationship with yourself. Including forgiveness in your daily routine can bring about swift and remarkable changes. When you decide to let go of old grudges or guilt, you effectively remove obstacles from the path of abundance. Your mind and heart become clearer, enabling you to see new possibilities and take inspired action. You may also notice improvements in your relationships as the energy of blame and resentment no longer clouds your interactions with loved ones or colleagues. Let this be your affirmation for forgiveness. I free myself and others from the prisons of the past. I choose peace, and peace chooses me. Feel the relief that comes from releasing old stories. In that newfound space, self-belief grows stronger. And when self-belief is nurtured, you become a magnet for the wonderful experiences the universe is ready to provide. In the spirit of letting go, take a deep breath now. Exhale, and trust that each release is guiding you one step closer to the life you desire. By now, you've explored various avenues to establish robust self-belief and welcome abundance, releasing negative self-talk, practicing mirror work, embracing gratitude, healing emotional wounds, and forgiving both yourself and others. The final step is weaving all of these practices into a cohesive, heart-centered lifestyle, one that not only transforms you, but continues to uplift you with each new day. A powerful way to maintain and deepen your progress is to create a simple daily routine that incorporates each element. Upon rising, you might begin with a brief moment of stillness, placing a hand on your heart and setting an intention for the day. Perhaps you'll say, "Today, I move with confidence in all that I do. I welcome miracles and open my heart to life's abundance." This morning ritual gently aligns your energy before the day's responsibilities claim your attention. Next, spend a few minutes with your mirror work, looking into your eyes and speaking the affirmations that resonate most. As you do, Observe how your reflection changes over time. Initially, you may have felt uncomfortable or disconnected, but with each passing day, you'll likely see more compassion, more love, shining through your gaze. Follow this with your gratitude practice, jotting down a few lines about what you appreciate in your life. In those moments, you'll reinforce the belief that you are already living in abundance. If you can set aside time later in the day, consider a short emotional check-in. Are there any lingering feelings, anger, sadness, regret that have popped up? If so, give them gentle attention. Try a quick round of EFT tapping, or simply close your eyes and breathe through the emotion. Remind yourself with a soothing affirmation: I honor my emotions, and I lovingly allow them to pass. By consciously dedicating moments to this inner work, you prevent old patterns from gaining a foothold in your daily life. Evenings can be reserved for forgiveness practice, if needed. Think back over your day. Did anything trigger feelings of resentment or self-criticism? Write a short note of release in your journal or speak out loud. I release any anger or guilt from today. I free myself to rest in peace. Then, if it feels right, offer yourself a few words of affirmation as you prepare for sleep, reinforcing that tomorrow is a fresh page waiting to be written. To unify all of these steps, consider creating a personal mantra or short prayer that encapsulates the essence of your journey. For example, I am worthy, I am loved, and I am in harmony with all of life. Let these words become your safe harbor, a guiding star in moments of doubt or challenge. Carry them in your heart during the day. Speak them silently while standing in line, driving, or just before important meetings. Over time, your mind will come to rest in the sweet certainty that these statements are genuine reflections of who you are becoming. Integration is key. Rather than seeing each practice as a separate task, allow them to flow together in a natural rhythm that suits your life. When you do, you'll find that self-belief isn't an isolated skill, but a way of being. A gentle confidence that emerges from deep within and lights the path to your limitless potential. You've journeyed through a tapestry of insights and practices, each thread designed to support your blossoming self-belief and awaken you to the endless bounty that life holds. From releasing the shackles of negative self-talk to healing emotional wounds, from mirror work to heartfelt gratitude, you've gathered the tools needed to reshape your inner landscape. By forgiving both yourself and others, you unburden your spirit, allowing it to rise in harmony with the benevolent forces of the universe. Now, take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. Even if you're only just beginning to incorporate these methods, your willingness to explore them is already a testament to your readiness for transformation. Trust that every gentle step you take in the direction of self-belief is a step toward freedom. Freedom from old judgments, freedom from unworthiness, and freedom to express the full radiance of who you truly are. As you move forward, remember that life responds to the energy you hold within. When you choose to see yourself as worthy and capable, the world mirrors back that truth in countless ways. You'll find more opportunities flowing into your field of vision. You may discover people who resonate with your newfound confidence and openness. Above all, you'll notice a growing peace in your heart, knowing that each day you are aligning more fully with the abundant stream of existence. Here is a final affirmation to carry with you. I am ready to receive the blessings life has prepared for me. I trust my worth, and I joyfully share my light with the world. Breathe these words in, allowing them to settle deep within your being. In that space of calm assurance, know that you are never alone. The universe itself is a supportive companion, eager to co-create a reality that reflects your highest visions and dreams. If there is any lingering doubt, let compassion be your guide. Speak kindly to the parts of you that still hesitate, and remind them that growth is a process. In truth, there is no deadline. You have your entire lifetime to expand, to awaken, and to embrace the magnificent possibilities within and around you. Every day is an invitation to step more boldly into the fullness of your being. Feel the warmth of gratitude for the journey so far and for the journey still to come. Let that gratitude radiate from your heart, drawing more goodness in its wake. In this radiant state, you stand at the threshold of limitless abundance, a co-creator of your own destiny, ready to shine in a world that needs your unique brilliance. As you finish this video, hold close the comforting knowledge that you already possess everything required to live a richly fulfilling life. May you continue to nurture your self-belief and expand your capacity for joy, love, and kindness. You are worthy of all the wonderful experiences that await. Embrace them with open arms, dear one, and watch as the flow of universal abundance unfolds before you, step by beautiful step.